Don't be a flake. Don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate to say, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey.
What's up? Welcome to Hey Babe. Sal looks a little different today. He's taken the form of Joe DeRosa, and I've just been talking to Joe DeRosa for the last couple of minutes, and he keeps saying, I got a nice apartment in Manhattan, and if he says Manhattan one more time, I'm going to throw him off his own balcony. It's Manhattan, dude.
It's Manhattan.
Bro, Pimp, is it Manhattan or Manhattan? Why is he pronouncing the man?
Man, why do you think?
I don't know, actually.
Dude, first of all, they're going to have to change it to they-hatton pretty soon.
I mean, you came in, first of all, late.
I'm sorry about that. I do
Second
apologize.
of all, hot.
Yeah, dude.
He comes in hot and late. He goes, let's go. As soon as he gets here. I'm already filling in for Sal today because Sal is still out on vacation. And
I mean, when is he going to realize that he's got to work a little bit, too?
I mean, it's just.
I mean, the guy's always on vacay.
It's just, he just bothers me.
Dude, I wore a wrestling shirt today just because I knew Sal wasn't going to be here, so I needed one of us to have something wrestling on. Or else the fans would flip out. They'd be like, hey, how come there's no wrestling thing?
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
But no, you came in real hot today.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
He calls me up. Listen to what this pig did.
Hey, we don't curse on Hey Babe.
Pimp doesn't bleep him for you?
He does bleep him, but we only get 2 bleeps. We treat this like true TV.
All right.
Like you only get 2 bleeps.
Pimp bleeps us left and right on Taste Buds.
Yeah, because, dude, I could never do an hour solo show, an hour show with you without cursing because you're from Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
Look, I want to talk about...
When you guys get baptized, the priest goes, welcome to the Catholic community.
That's 2 bleeps.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about the fact that so we're recording in my apartment today.
Which is wonderful, by the way.
Thank you. And you call me this morning and he leaves me a voice memo this morning. He goes, this is the kind of animal you're dealing with. I should save this for an episode of Distefano for Instagram because there's no shortage of things to complain about you about.
Whatever, yeah.
He calls me, leaves me a voice memo. He goes, bro, let's get breakfast. And he goes, dude, seriously, order up some egg sandwiches and some coffees. I'll pay for it. Seriously, pull the trigger. I'll give you half. Immediately retracts.
Yeah.
It's his idea, his offer. Then retracts from I'll pay you half or I'll give you the money to I'll pay you half.
Because I started doing the math in my head and I'm like, well, you know, Joe lives in downtown Manhattan, so anything around there is probably going to be expensive. And not only is Joe a pig talking about the poor cheddar pop-off, but the homeless pimp is here on edibles. So he's going to want to eat probably, 10 sandwiches. So I was like, and Sal's not here to put it on the company card.
I know. It sucks when he's not here.
Because when Sal's here, you're just like, Sal, you're just going to pay for it. And he's like, all right, fine. I'm like, dude, you and your friends did the garden. You're going to buy me an egg sandwich.
Oh, my God. I did the garden. It was in somebody's yard.
Dude, I would have loved to look back, like just get a camera in on like Sal, Joe, Murr, and Q when they were like 22 years old, like hanging out at some shit dive bar in Staten Island and be like, one day these guys are going to sell out Madison Square Garden.
I mean,
it's insane.
When each of them moved into the nice neighborhoods they now live in, it was a there goes the neighborhood situation.
Yes.
It was how did these guys get into this tax bracket?
It's one of those things where like the neighborhood, like the rich neighbors and wherever they live were probably like, who lives here? The what? What is this? No. But it's great. We miss Sal. He's on vacay having fun.
I know. We do miss Sal. We love Sal.
Love Sal, baby.
This might be our chance. Remember we were going to do a thing called The Sal Show with Chris and Joe where we just talked about Sal for an hour?
Should that be this Hey Babe? It's just...
It could be.
Literally just talking about Sal. I mean, yeah, he... wait, what do you got? Impractical Jokers, the origin story? Hey, what's up, everybody? Go to chrisdcomedy.com. We got stand-up dates coming out. We got Providence, Rhode Island, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We've just added dates. Dania Improv, Miami, Florida. Just added in September. Waukegan, Illinois. Foxwoods in Foxwoods, Connecticut, October 23rd. Zanies, Nashville. chrisdcomedy.com. Phoenix is coming up. West Palm Beach. We're going to put that on sale soon. And thank you so much. Yeah, but see, here's the thing with the Impractical Jokers fan base is a lot of them, I'm sure, listen to Hey Babe and Taste Buds. Anything we say about the Jokers, they know already. Like, they have the origin story tattooed on their feet.
I mean, their fans are hardcore, dude. I would kill to have fans like that.
Yeah.
My fans are very supportive and nice, but not like the Joker's fans.
Well, here, I got to be honest with you, though, because you haven't hit the road yet. Me and Pimp just went out to Providence, Rhode Island, Comedy Connection. Shout out. Thank you for all the fans that came out. It was like a beautiful thing to see, like the amount of people that came out. It was just great. But Pimp, you can even attest to this. Literally, dude, when you go back out on the road, like getting the fans from these podcasts, it's different now. They were giving Homeless Pimp standing ovations when they saw. Like, I'm talking about the homeless. I would say, give it up for Homeless Pimp, and they got up and they stood up. There was somebody wearing corduroy pants because they want to dress like the Pimp. So, like, the fan things have changed. So I'm not saying, it's Joker's level, but dude, you have some adoring fans. I promise you.
You guys want to see me? I haven't been out on the road in 2 years. You guys want to see me come back out? Should I come back out and do something?
Every 10th ticket, I'll get a free sub. You'll get a free provolone and Capicola.
Oh my God, dude! I might have made a mistake.
I know, bro.
When everything was locked down, it seemed to make sense to open a sandwich shop. Now stuff is opening again, dude. I might have made a mistake.
I know. I sent the investment portfolio to my account. He went,
Did you
look? We'll do it though.
Did you look at it?
We'll do it. Yeah.
I asked Chris to invest in my sandwich. I'm opening an actual brick and mortar spot
in the
with
Lower
my
East Side,
partner.
right?
Yeah, on the Lower East Side.
No.
And I asked Chris Distefano to invest in it.
Yeah.
What state am I in that I'm asking you to invest? Usually investors are men with suits and money and class.
I'm in a Hulk Hogan t-shirt and Lululemon shorts. I know, Mike, because you and I share the same account, and he was like, are you sure you want to do this? I was like, pull the trigger. He was like, all right, it's your money, man. He was like, you might as well just put it in between two slices of bread and throw some mayo on it, because it's going nowhere.
Oh, that's so funny.
Here we go. What percentage of restaurants fail? 60% of restaurants fail within the first year of operation, and 80% fail within the first 5.
But here's the difference. I'm not opening a restaurant. I'm opening a sandwich shop that has a bar inside of it.
So change that. Change that. Here, Pimp. Go. Instead,
what percentage of bars fail?
In New York City. Keep that. We're not talking about Collegeville, Pennsylvania.
2%.
Dude, if you fail, will you open the shop back up in Phoenixville, PA?
I mean, probably. I'll open it at Soul Joe's Comedy Tent.
Oh my God, dude, Soul Joe's making more money than all of us.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Soul Joe Comedy Tent, dude. He gets every comedian. That's where I genuinely think when we finally decide, which is going to come very soon, to finally launch the Patreon, which I promise you is happening soon. The Patreon is happening soon. We already have it in the works, so good news coming soon.
Yes.
But that and the first Hey Babe Taste Buds live shows, even though I know we could go to a theater and we could do that because of the fans that we love so much. Thank you for all the support from the fans. I know they could put us in a big venue now, but I still think we got to do it in a tent in Pennsylvania at Soul Joe's. I just think that's what we deserve. That should be the first one, man. Dude, I did Soul Joe's parking lot in a tent in January.
Dude.
Outdoors with space heaters.
Oh, my God, dude. And then I could go while we're doing the show, I could go into a local hoagie shop and do quasi-celebrity hoagie making.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. We were talking about, me and Pip were talking about, because my show, Backyard Bar Wars, as you coined it, Backyard Bar Wars, which I want to tell you, dude, True TV now is going to go along with calling it Backyard Barn Wars, because I've called, not like publicly, but like mess around on Twitter. Because
are you serious?
Because our fans from the Hey Babe podcast and the Chrissy Chaos podcast have literally rolled with Backyard Barn Wars. As I said, like Joe DeRosa called it Backyard Barn Wars. And
are you serious?
Well, no, not yet, but they told me, they're like, hey, you can tweet Backyard Barn Wars. Like, we're going to start, we love the branding of that because your fans seem to really be engaged. They told me yesterday.
That is wild.
That our show, other than Practical Jokers, but in the history of True TV, is the most engaged on social media ever, besides obviously Jokers. But it's always
that is wild.
And they said it's all because of this shit. Because they mentioned Backyard Barn Wars.
Because that's what it is, and that's what it should be.
Yeah,
it's an animal servicing other animals in their yards.
Yes.
And you can try to soup it up all you want with robotic arms and tiki torches or whatever the hell it is you do on that show. But I mean, it's a pig show.
I'm one of those guys where I'm such a pig. It would literally, you'd be better off having me keep my shoes on when I got to your house, because if my hooves touch your property, it's even worse. It gets even muddier.
I'm sorry I looked at my phone,
What
by
happened?
the way. I was texting with Sal that he had, because we forgot, he's got to launch we're also doing Taste Buds today.
Yes, and I'll be the guest on Taste Buds.
Yeah, so it's a real crossover week here at the No Pressure Network.
Yes, sir.
Actually, they'll see the Taste Buds before they see this.
Okay,
so
yes.
you already saw the Taste Buds.
Yes, so, yeah.
Anyway, I had to text Sal to make sure that he put the poll out, because we
Yeah.
always do it on his Twitter.
This is our life. Like, you legally have to, you'd be like, hey, we can't start Taste Buds because Sal didn't tweet out a poll about cakes.
I mean, it's just disgusting. It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, dude. And I'm telling you, man, here's the truth of the situation is if we keep going and we keep getting the support from the fans, which, again, thank you very much.
Thank
we
you.
could genuinely, like, our live, like, we could literally be, like, bona fide superstars off Taste Buds and Hey Babe. Like, selling more tickets than anybody.
I'll tell you something, dude. Every week, at least once a week, I go into the Chartable rankings, and I just want to see who's in the top 100 of podcasts that week. The Pig Show in this top 100. It is a disgrace.
It is, yeah.
It's you. It's Taste Buds. It's Hey Babe.
Yeah.
It's that fucking animal Santino.
Yes, Tito.
It's Bobby Lee.
Yeah. These are the guys. Yeah, dude, Andrew,
It's disgusting,
dude. Andrew Santino drives a fucking Tesla. Santino, the Chicago trash he is.
I mean, my God, dude. Oh, my God almighty. This whole thing, it's so gross. Sometimes I see Verzi in there.
Oh, God, Verzi, dude. He's doing a special. Oh, every time he does a promo, he's got the camera from under here. You can always tell he just came off. You can always tell he literally, if any time Paul Verzi turns on his camera, which go check out Paul Verzi's podcast with Bill Burr. It's fantastic. And Paul Verzi's solo podcast. Anything better
Yes.
with Burr, and then the Verzi Experience with Paul. But dude, and every time I watch his stuff, I'm like, if I pan the camera just anywhere on his body, there's a sauce stain somewhere. You just know there is. You just know there is, like on his pants, on the back of his shirt.
Oh my God! His solo pod is called the Paul Verzi Experience.
The Verzi Experience, isn't it called TV?
I've had that experience.
Yeah.
It's called I Want to Go Home.
Dude, you know what's infuriating to me is that you're in a diet. Look at him; he's got a water bottle. It's like,
Dude,
what
Chrissy,
are you doing,
Chrissy,
dude?
I was such a. I mean, I know you're the pig animal of the two of us, but I was such a pig this weekend. It was so disgusting. I didn't have spots, okay, on Friday. I had nothing on Friday or Saturday. I was telling Pimp before you got here, I went to the clubs each night as if I was working and just hung out and drank all night.
Oh, my God.
And the next thing you know, it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm leaving. I'm coming home. I'm making like leftovers. I'm eating tacos on my couch. I got Wendy's on Sunday. Delivered, yeah.
Oh, that's how you know, dude.
And it was so cold. It was so cold by the time I got here, and I just ate it cold.
Oh, you ate cold meat?
And I called my buddy Brian up, and I go, dude, I gotta stop. I go, I'm drinking too much. I'm eating too much. I'm not exercising. I can barely even do a push-up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to turn things around, dude. I got to start meditating again or whatever. And he goes, dude, you named like 10 things. Just start eating a little better tomorrow and maybe doing a little mild exercise.
That's true.
And I was like, all right, you're right. And I ordered some 20-pound dumbbells because those always have treated me well in the past.
Yeah.
And I got an exercise mat so I can lay on the ground.
Dude, you have no room in here to do anything.
The cameras usually aren't here.
Oh my
It'll
God,
go right
dude,
there.
It's a prison cell workout. You need TT Jerry over here to be your
dude.
instructor.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have sex with guys in here.
Yeah, dude. Now I'm listening.
Yeah. And then I just was like, let me just cut out some bad foods and like just start trying to eat a little bit better.
Okay, all right. Fine.
And still drink, but only drink certain things.
Yeah, but
I'm
only
not
drink,
cutting
like,
out booze.
Tequila or vodka.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
yeah.
but let me ask you this: how long do you think it's actually going to last? Like, how committed are you, dude? Like, be honest.
I've done this one before. I usually can stick with it pretty good. This is the one I can stick with.
No, because I remember one time, this is like 3 years ago, we were sitting down, we were with the great Ann Harris, who used to work at Comedy Central, who was the greatest. We were all having like a Comedy Central lunch that they were taking me out to lunch for a deal I had in the works, and then DeRosa, she goes, hey, do you mind if Joe DeRosa comes along? I was like, for what? And then he shows up, and he goes, I'm doing keto now, and I was just in fear, and I remember asking the waiter, you were like, hey, what do you cook this in? Or can I have this with no bread? And then he wound up eating rolled up, I didn't even remember this probably, rolled up ham with feta cheese. And I remember I swear to God, dude.
There's no way I ate ham rolled up with feta cheese.
There was something that you asked for something, like basically you ordered a sandwich without the bread, and they gave you cold cuts or something rolled up, and it was like feta cheese.
I don't remember going to lunch with you. I remember going to the Dodgers game with you.
You don't remember coming with, it was me, Ann, and Chloe. Remember Chloe from Comedy Central?
No.
We're at a restaurant downtown, and you just showed up. And I remember you were on keto at the time. And we were all eating like these great, beautiful meals. And then he came in, and you were like explaining your diet. And she was just about to get into, I'll never forget, she was just about to get into like what the plans they had for me at Comedy Central. And he showed up. And then she never got back around to it.
Yeah.
And then she got fired.
Yeah. What plans?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You had a 4-minute TV show. The episodes were 4 minutes. Chris would once again sit in a bar because they knew what they were dealing with, and asks you. You would ask 5 questions.
Stupid questions.
Boy, what an original show idea! It was real groundbreaking.
Yeah. You did it. You did an ep.
I did do it. They paid me $2,000.
I thought you did it because we were
They
friends.
paid me $2,000 to come down to a bar and drink whiskey while you asked me 4 questions. Of course I did it. Of course I did it.
I know, dude. I love like all these deals. I've had all these opportunities, and I'm just always back on a couch in one of my friends' houses. It doesn't matter what you promise me. I'll always wind up back on a couch somewhere.
Dude, yeah, you're just like I'm trying to think of you're like in like Can't Buy Me Love or one of those movies where you're the piece of shit that gets allowed into the nice group for a little while, and in the end you realize you're just a piece of shit. You have to, and you go back to your original place.
And I have like 2 such like little beautiful daughters, and I'm like, how? Oh God, because I'm repulsive. My kids are so cute.
Well, you should tell DeRosa how you've been sneaking pizza in the middle of the night.
Oh my God, you ready for this? And we got pictures of it too.
Yeah.
Well, did we post it already on the?
No, I'll put them up.
Christy Comedy Patreon.
Not yet.
Okay, well, so we'll put it on. We'll put it on this episode, dude. So we were in Providence, Rhode Island last weekend, and I've done this twice now. I did this in LA, and I did this in Providence. So last weekend we go. Here, I got the order too. So we go back to the room. We had great shows. We had so much fun. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn in. Like, we'll have a good day. We'll work out tomorrow with Sergio Chacon. It'll be great. So we're in bed. I had drank like 5 or 6 vodka sodas. I was so drunk, homeless pimp had to drive my car home. He had no choice.
Well, 5 or 6 is enough to have to be driven. I agree you shouldn't drive. But you were shit-faced from 5 or 6?
Yeah, dude. I'm like a lightweight, bro.
How fast did you drink them?
I drink them pretty quick. I think I consumed them too quickly. But I was like hammered. I could not drive. So no, or Sergio drove, right? Not you.
My tolerance is insane anymore, dude. It's insane.
Like it takes you so long to get drunk, right?
I could. It's a lot. It takes a lot.
It's a problem, dude.
I mean, it's a problem or it's not a problem. It depends on how you look at it.
Now, come on. Here we go. I know you're on a diet right now, but how good does this sound? Picture yourself.
Domino's doesn't sound good to me.
No, it's not Domino's. Picture yourself 2:30 in the morning in the middle of Providence, Rhode Island, in the downtown Marriott Hotel, buzzed out of your face, just like you're just feeling like you're so hungry. You've thrown your inhibitions to the wind, and then you go to Cecilia's Pizzeria on Seamless, and you order a cheese stuffed pizza medium with mushrooms. And it says in parentheses, this serves 3 to 4 people, and you got it anyway. Then you get a 20-ounce bottle of Diet Coke.
Of course.
Then to top it all off, you get a tiramisu that was $3.33. That's what I ate.
Is that expensive for a tiramisu or cheap?
No.
Do you have a picture of the pizza?
Yes, we have a picture of the pizza that we sent. Dude, it was one of those pizzas that's like a cake.
Why'd you just get mushrooms?
I don't know.
Why'd you get like pepperoni or something?
Because I was drunk.
Was it good?
Honestly, it hit the spot. Like at the moment, it was good, but I felt like garbage after. What did you think of that?
Well, the next day you were dead.
Oh, it looks great. It's like the upside down pizza with the sauce on the top.
Cheese. Yeah, it was like a cake pizza. So shout out Cecilia's Pizza in Providence.
It looks like it's also got onions or something. That's the cheese.
I think they probably threw some.
How much of that did you eat?
The entire thing.
Shut up, Chris.
I swear to God, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Chris, in one sitting.
Yeah. Do I look fat? What?
I mean, you don't look thin.
Right.
But you don't look fat. I mean, compared to if you're doing shit like this, you should be a lot bigger.
I should be
You
heavy.
ate that whole pizza.
Yeah.
In how long?
Like, I honestly, dude, 20 minutes tops.
Shut up.
20 minutes tops.
The crust too.
The crust too, and the tiramisu, and they gave me the tiramisu in like a styrofoam box that they used to give Big Macs and McDonald's in.
I don't understand how you could eat that in 20 minutes.
Dude, because I was drunk, and then I had a Diet Coke, so I didn't feel so bad.
Dude, I do that too. I got a Diet Coke with my Wendy's.
Dude, and then I was supposed to work out with Sergio Chacon, who's a great boxer and fitness enthusiast, at 9:30 in the morning. And instead of doing that, I slept until 11. Sergio worked out for 2.5 hours. And then the first thing me and Pimp did is we went downstairs and ate breakfast. And I got a bacon, egg, and cheese with fucking wedge potatoes.
Oh my God, dude.
I know. I was doing so good, right? Wasn't I doing so good
You
in
were
LA
doing great.
with my fitness pal? I had lost I think close to 20 pounds, and now it's right. I mean, it is right back. I've completely went off, dude. And I'm telling you,
You got to be careful with that.
no, but I'm telling you, dude, like seriously, like, and you know, people like listening, like this happens. Like I was genuinely like depressed sitting in Los Angeles, like being so far from home, like, and I couldn't, even when I tried to be like, Chris, just go to the gym and don't mess up with your eating. Just don't. My depression was just like, nope. You're gonna eat and not go to the gym because somehow your mind plays tricks.
Dude, it's way more fun. Of course,
I
That makes
know now
sense.
though, being home in New York, like I'll start to exercise. Like not this morning, I had a bacon, egg, and cheese and a muffin. But
Oh my God,
I know, but I'll
dude.
slow
I don't
down.
understand how you have energy after you
But
eat
dude,
like
what do you
that.
think? You think I look fat right now?
No, look. You should look like a disaster with
Like
the way
right
you eat.
now, here you're like, he looks fine.
Yeah, you look like a guy that played football and now he let it go a little bit.
Like you think women would be like, okay, his body's
You're
hot.
fat. Look, no.
No, but do I look like a thick man though? Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so girls
Dude,
would
we're
like that.
fat in
and
the
gay guys-
same. We're fat in the same way, except you have muscles. I'm telling you, yes,
Yeah.
we are. Whether you like it or not,
Dude,
here's the difference.
I can't believe, dude. Clip that. I can't believe that he just said that. Go ahead.
No,
Explain
I'll tell
to
you
me.
why.
Oh, here we go.
I'll tell you why.
I hate Diet Joe so much.
I'll tell you why we're fat in the same way. You have muscles, but you're fat.
Right.
I'm skinny, but I'm fat. If I was in shape, I would just be like a slender dude.
Right.
If you were in shape, you'd be just a muscly dude.
But that doesn't make us the same because the key difference
But
is
I'm
you
saying
have no muscles.
I'm saying, but here's the difference. Here's what I'm saying.
That's like
This is what I'm saying. The similarity is The
Okay.
similarity is this. Neither of us are like you wouldn't look at either of us and go, "That's a fat dude."
Right.
But you might look at us and go, "That guy needs to lose some weight," which is the truth.
right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When I say we're the same kind of fat.
But I think to a woman, they don't necessarily like. Not every woman.
They
wants
don't
a
care
ripped
at
guy. They
all.
don't ca- It's really if we're getting it. Pimp actually said this. He had a good point. When we're getting in shape, we're really getting in shape for other guys because women don't care.
Dude, I had a joke on one of my specials about where I go, I was like, ladies, please stop banging me. I'm never going to get into shape
Yeah.
if you don't stop having sex with me.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like, why would I even bother?
I know. Every time I take my shirt off, I'm like, Jazz, seriously, do I look good? She's like, I don't care. She's like, you pay the bills and you take care of my kids. I mean, I don't care.
I mean, she's so out of your league. It's crazy.
I know, dude.
It's crazy, dude.
I know.
On every front, she's out of your league.
I know. People will constantly message me or even come on me in the streets, be like, you know, your daughter's so beautiful, but oh my God, their mothers, what a gorgeous woman. And I'm like, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
dude.
Where
Just
did you meet her?
at a bar in Brooklyn called Place to Beach in Coney Island. I went with my friend Pat Finnegan, who convinced me to go. We were meeting his sister and her friends there, so that was the plan. And then I saw Jasmine just dancing around on the dance floor, and I was like, "Oh, that! I mean, she couldn't be more my type. I love this girl." And then I started, tried talking to her, and she literally wanted nothing to do with me. She was like, "You're coming on," like she was like, "Guy, like get away from me."
Right.
And I was like, all right, let me just buy. And I remember I kept sending over vodka, strawberry vodka and seltzers, and she was like, I don't want these. And I just kept sending them over. And then I literally wore her down to the point where she was like, all right, like, what do you do? I was like, I'm a comedian. And she was like, I've never heard of you or seen you. And I was like, I do comedy. And then she's like, all right, like, message me. And then I messaged her, and then she came to a show 3 weeks later.
Did she think you were funny?
Well, you know what? I got so lucky is I did McGuire's Comedy Club out all the way out in Bohemia, Long Island, like Suffolk County, which is like my people. Like I didn't sell any tickets, but like they laughed at my kind of pig humor.
Right.
So she thought it was like a trick because like if I would have went like did that shit at like the Comedy Cellar, they would be like boo. But all the way out there, you know, I was doing jokes about like, you know, imitating my Italian dad and selling that stuff, and they're like, oh yeah. And then the owner, Jimmy, who's a great guy, like treated me because I told him I was like, yo, I'm on a date. So he like rolled out the red carpet and was like, this fucking guy, one of the best comedians you'll ever see. Like he played it up, and then she was like, oh shit. And then we went out on a couple more dates, and then I just trapped her, dude. I got her pregnant, and then she had no escape once she got pregnant.
Wow.
I trapped her for sure.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
dude, she was like, because I think like it's the same thing that happened with my mom and dad. My mom realized what a mistake she made with my father while she was like 6 months pregnant with me, because my dad, like his nose is crooked, his glasses are always on sideways, and she was like, what did I do? So they like immediately got divorced, and I think Jasmine had the same epiphany. She was like, what am I doing with this idiot? Like we're making a child, but now we got two, so dude, what can you do? But we got beautiful little girls, but it's, yeah, dude, I think she literally at times has been like, I mean, you know, like what, like I can't, she said before, she's like, you know, girls think you're cute. She said this on the Chrissy Chaos podcast. She's like, girls may think you're cute. She's like, but if they knew how absolutely disgusting you were.
I saw that clip.
Yeah, and she was meant it, dude. She was like, you're like insanely disgusting. I bite my toenails.
Ew. No, you don't.
Dude, I do.
You bite your toenails.
Yes.
You pull your foot up to your mouth and bite your toenails.
Well, I did before but then I put on too much weight. Now I don't have the flexibility to get my foot to my mouth. But as soon as I start doing yoga again, I'm going to put my big toe right in my mouth.
Why would you do that?
Because I have mental issues.
What else do you do?
Pick my nose.
That's, who cares?
Yeah. Fart a lot.
Right.
But the most and I eat my earwax.
Ew, Chris, that's disgusting.
What, dude? I'm being honest and vulnerable, and you're making me feel bad.
Good, you should feel bad about yourself. That's disgusting, dude.
I cannot
Seriously.
believe you said we pretty much have the same body.
No, I didn't say that.
What about Pimp? What do you think Homeless Pimp looks like? Do you think he's had a better or worse body than us? Be honest.
We're all in the same.
You think?
I think we're all in the same field here.
We're all guys who for sure should get back in the gym more regularly.
I didn't say we have the same body. I said we're fat in the same way that when somebody looks at you, they don't go, that's a fat guy. That's just a guy that needs to get into shape.
That's it.
I don't think anybody looks at me and goes, he's fat. They just go, look at your double chin. You got to lose some weight. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you don't look fat. You actually look good.
You, Chris.
Dude, you do, bro. You're one of those guys. You used to look horrific back in like the Opie Anthony days or like your first specials, dude. You look brutal. You and Nate Bargatze had the same syndrome where you both used to look like legitimate lesbians 10 years ago, and now you guys are both like handsome, good-looking guys.
I definitely grew into my looks a little bit.
Yeah.
I would say that, but I also too
This ad, Federal Trade Commission. No, but go on. Oh, this bad podcast. Okay. Hey, this podcast sponsored by BetterHelp. We love this. We love this ad here at Hey Babe because it's helping people with their mental health, dude. I use it. A lot of my friends use it. BetterHelp. It assesses your needs. It matches you with a therapist that you need. It's all on Zoom. No waiting rooms. Nobody's got a. You know, you don't got to worry about if somebody's going to hear my problems. You can do it privately. You know, you don't got to tell anybody you're in it. You just literally log on to Zoom. People could think that you're watching porn or something, but you're really talking to your therapist, which there's been times where porn can be therapeutic. And I'm not saying you can't watch porn while talking to your therapist. That's up to you and your therapist to discuss that. But my point is that BetterHelp allows you to have the kind of relationship with your therapist that other places don't because it's on Zoom. So you want to do therapy with no pants on? Do it, dude, as long as you clear with therapist. The service is available for clients worldwide, dude. You could literally be in communist China and you can get BetterHelp. Well, maybe not them because they control the internet, but you probably could. You could definitely get it if you were in like, you know, Madagascar. You can get it, which is a great movie. And you get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. So you can do it on the phone if you don't want to do it on video. I forgot to mention, you can do it on the phone. And we're going to give you guys a nice discount. Get your mental health in check, please, for me. Do it, babe. All you got to do is go to BetterHelp, that's H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe. You're going to get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe, 10% off your first month. Get your mental health in check. Yo soy Cristobal. This ad, Babbel, dude. Where did I learn how to say yo soy Cristobal? Babbel. Okay, 15-minute lessons. I learned Spanish, baby. You can learn all these different type of languages. If you want to learn a language on the go, if you're going to another country because they lifted their COVID restrictions and you want to learn that language, Babbel. If you're trying to illegally smuggle yourself into some type of terrorist network and you need to learn the language quickly to fit in with the infidels, Babbel, okay? Or are we the infidels? I always forget. Infidel Castro. Babbel.com. First of all, it's better than all the other learning language apps out there. I swear to God, I use it, and now I can understand a little bit when my girl and my family are talking shit about me in Spanish. I know what they're saying, okay? I know what a punta is now. So, puto. Is that a bad word? Maybe it is. I'm sorry. I love you, Babbel. Here's what you could do. They got 14 different languages. You could choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. And they got the speech recognition technology, which helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. It's so important to know the accent, and Babbel actually does a great job of doing that. And here's what you could do. If you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, and then you go to Babbel.com and put in the promo code HeyBabe, you get an extra 3 months for free. So go to BABBEL.com. Put in the code HeyBabe, buy the 3-month subscription, and you can get another 3 for free. So you're getting literally 6 months for the price of 3 because I'm good at math, okay? So go to Babbel.com and learn the language. I want to learn how to say suck it, Joe DeRosa in 14 different languages, and Babbel's the place to do it. Babbel.com/HeyBabe. Babbel.com, promo code HeyBabe.
I got to get back to where I was. When I lived in L.A., my second year in L.A., I did paleo, I lifted dumbbells, and I did cardio.
Right.
And I dude, I was down to like 182 pounds.
What do you weigh now?
Like 203.
Oh, so you could, 20 pounds is for a guy, dude. You could
But
literally.
I was just in the zone, dude.
Yeah.
It was like people were like I heard new comics from New York that always trashed me for being out of shape when they would come to New York and I'd see LA and I'd see them. They'd be like, dude, you look good, man.
So how did you combat the LA depression? Because you're like me, like a Northeast, East Coast guy. What did you do?
Well, because when I first moved out there, I found a group of friends to drink with, the comics I liked that liked like divey bars and stuff. So that was one thing. I was working like crazy. Like I moved out there, I booked within like 2 weeks of being there. I booked a pilot. I was the star of a pilot.
And what happened to that?
It blew up and became one of the biggest TV shows of all time. It didn't go. What do you think happened to it?
Classic DeRosa.
Yeah.
I was the star of a pilot.
Yeah, I booked the lead on an animated pilot for Fox.
That's actually pretty sick.
It was huge.
Animated's a way to go too, because you just go to a VO
so
booth.
easy, dude.
Yeah.
Roll out of bed, just go right in.
Yeah, I know. I keep trying to convince Sal. I'm like, hey, man, I got an animated show idea. He texts back to everything. You know, Sal's one of our best friends. He texts back to everything so quick. But every time I'm like, hey, man, what do you think of this animated show idea? Just leaves it on red. He's like, I don't want to do an animated show with you, you pig.
So I got that. I was already writing on the Pete Holmes show. So I was gainfully employed. I booked the pilot. Then right after I booked the starring role in the pilot, I booked Better Call Saul. And that was a recurring. And then Pete's show ended, and I booked Wet Hot American Summer, and I was writing for it was just like one, and then I got my hour special. It was one thing after the next, dude. And so I was so just in the zone of like, I'm supposed to be here. And I had my like comedy boys that I would like go drink with. I didn't care that the stage time sucked because I was working on all these other things. And then I was meeting like chicks, dude. I was like doing really well with chicks and stuff and having a good time. Like,
how crazy is it that you did all that and still, I mean, not even close. The biggest thing you've ever done is Taste Buds.
I know.
It's not even close, dude.
I know, dude.
And it's the same. By the way, same for me. It's not even close. The biggest thing I've done.
I owe the fans of No Press and in particular Taste Buds so much, dude. Because I was talking the other day to Jay Okerson, and I was like, dude, it's so nice to finally feel like you're on like common ground with your friends. I was like, a lot of my friends have had shows like this for a long time, and like, I was like, it's always been an uphill fucking battle for me.
No, not anymore. Well, it's because it's because of the fans, but also Homeless Pimp. We need to protect. Like,
by the way, not that we're talking as if we're not retiring off of the No Press Network.
No.
We're shocked. We're elated by the amount of the influx of support.
I think the difference is like, used to like have to try to go get a TV show and do this, but now it's like this is our TV show. Like our fans now are supporting us to a way that's like giving it's like just beautiful. It's like just a beautiful time to be
It's
alive.
an
But we got to
amazing
protect
thing.
the homeless pimp, dude. If the homeless pimp, here's the thing: I can eat pizza at night because I'm just replaceable. You just get some other dingbat to get in here and keep going. But if pimp dies, what would we do? I don't even know how to press record.
dude. I don't know,
You
dude.
don't know. We have to protect the pimp.
I mean, look, as long as he gives us this equipment, we'll figure it out.
I get.
Right?
Yeah, that's
but
true,
I mean,
too.
like, Jesus God, yeah, dude. Any one of us is replaceable. Look at what we do when one of us isn't here. We're just like, just do my show instead of the other guy.
Bro, I know, dude. It like doesn't matter. Bro, do you realize like how many DMs I got this past weekend from women being like, yo, where's the pimp? Is the pimp single? Because the pimp is not answering his DMs. And they're like, we got a better chance of Chris Distefano getting us in touch with the pimp than the pimp himself.
Yeah.
He's turning into a fucking monster. We have to keep him on a leash.
The ladies are after pimp. I know.
Big time, dude.
I know. What do you think of that, pimp?
How do you feel about that?
It sounds dangerous. They sound like issues.
Dude, when you get a haircut and leave your beard, you look like a school shooter, right?
Dude,
little
he
bit?
looks like Big Lebowski. He looks like John Goodman in Big Lebowski.
He does look like John
Yeah, I'll
Goodman,
take
dude.
that.
Look, he's got the
No, but he's a handsome
he's got
kid.
I know, but
Yeah.
so is John Goodman. But he's got the floral shirt on. Look, it's literally the same
Big
thing.
Lebowski.
Bring the picture up, pimp.
Put up the Big Lebowski with John Goodman. Which by the way, it's a movie I've never seen. Is that?
Dude, you're missing out, man.
Really?
You've never seen any movies, really.
I know. Well, you ever seen the Austin Powers movies?
Yes,
Dude, I met somebody the other day that's never seen Austin Powers.
Dude, it's
Oh,
one of
whose
the.
phone is that?
It's
Birth
Pimp's
control.
alarm.
That's my parking meter.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta
shoot.
pay the parking meter too.
Where
Yeah.
we at time wise, pimp?
Yeah.
After
We're at
Big
about
Lebowski.
a half hour.
We're at a half an hour.
Oh
dude,
my
we're fine.
God,
We're
this
good.
show just drags, dude.
drags, dude. I know.
Look at Goodman and Big Lebowski. Look at him right
Yeah,
there.
that is, dude. It does. Wow, dude. No, yeah. Click that picture, the one with John Goodman on the bottom left. That one. Yeah, one more over. There you go. Wow. Holy shit, dude.
That's wild, isn't it?
It's actually I've never even realized that.
I never realized it until today because when you said his haircut.
No, his
take
haircut is perfect, dude.
But we should throw a hey babe bit at DeRosa. I think the fans want to know how your first kiss went.
How'd your first kiss go?
Oh, it went pretty good, man. I got to second base on my first kiss.
What? How old were you?
12.
Holy shit!
But I first got
In what
we were
town in
watching
Pennsylvania?
We
What-
were watching a movie, and I got to feel. We hadn't kissed yet. During the movie, I felt her up under the bra. During the movie,
What movie? What movie?
couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. I think it might have been The Exorcist. It might have been.
That's good. That'll get you nice and horny.
Yeah, and then
Nothing
and,
makes you want to feel 12-year-old tits like The Exorcist.
yeah. And then we went outside. We went outside. It was at my cousin's house in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, or Delran, New Jersey. And then we went outside. No, it was actually a nice little neighborhood.
Actually, no, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You know why I know Cherry Hill, New Jersey? Because I used to do gigs with Soul Joel there.
Yeah, I know.
swear to God.
I know, dude. I've gone to some far reaches with Soul Joel.
You ever do
over
the
years.
Robin's Nest with him?
What's that?
I think that was the one in Cherry Hill.
No. But
I was
I've done
getting-
some. I've gone way deep upstate with him and stuff. Where.
But you know what, dude? To be honest with you, I don't care how big. At least I'll speak for me, how big my career ever got. I would always do Soul Joel. There's just something nostalgic about work with him. I love it.
No, I love Joel. I went back and did it when it was an indoor club. I was like one of the first comics to go down and do his indoor club. That
Yeah, but
is
you
now
didn't have
this
any other
huge-
gigs, though. That's why you did it, dude. I mean, you do it by choice, man.
Oh my God!
All right, so what
I
happened?
really do stink.
So you're feeling all right. So you're feeling up this girl's. Well, you're 12 years old, and you're
And
literally.
then we
on
went
second base.
outside. We went outside and we went on in. There was like this pine tree that had like this little like, I remember like alcove or something where you could like kind of go inside of where the tree was and be surrounded by the branches.
Oh, nice romantic.
It was cool. And then we made out in there. That was my first kiss
Wow.
for like 30 seconds or whatever it was.
Oh my God.
But it went pretty well.
Did you ever kiss her again?
No, I never saw her ever again.
Wow, you
That's
did.
the last time I saw her.
That's a 12-year-old one-night stand.
And then losing my virginity went really well too.
What happened? You got to tell us that. How old were you?
I was old, dude. I was 21.
You didn't lose your virginity until you were
Yeah.
21?
I was 21, but I
Why?
lost it to a 37-year-old college professor from a school that I had gone to previously that I left.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
like porn status.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What
and
happened?
she was like, she was moving to Georgia, and she was like, look, I can't. We went on a first date, and she's like, look, I can't. I like you, like you seem like a nice guy, but like she's like, I can't do this. Like this is gonna go nowhere. I'm moving away, and like I'm not into casual stuff anymore. I'm too old for
She
that.
just took your virginity.
No, it was before she took my virginity.
okay.
Just on the first date.
Oh.
And on the date, I told her, I go, look, I'm not that guy. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a virgin. I just told her. And then, like, the end of the date ended kind of awkwardly, and she like came out, and I was walking away because I didn't make a move, and I was so mad at myself, and I was like, oh, idiot. And she came running out of her house towards me, and she tapped me on the shoulder, and she's like, hey. And I go, hey. And she's like, you haven't ever dated an older woman, have you? And I go, no. And she just started making out with me. And then she goes, let's hang out again. And the second time we hung out, she goes, I'm going to tell you, I like the idea of being your first.
Wow.
And then, like, on the third date, she, like, had it all set up. All her furniture had been moved already, and she set up, like, this air mattress with blankets and pillows and candles and stuff. So when we went home after the date, we could have sex I could have sex with her for the first time.
But were you able? First of all, did you use a condom?
Yeah.
Did you even know how to like put it on or get it up, or were you so nervous you couldn't even get it up?
No, I got it way up.
I couldn't get it up my first time.
Well, why would you not know how to put a condom on?
I didn't use a condom my first time. The very first time I had sex, like lost my virginity. Not only did I not use a condom, I came inside of her.
Oh my
And
God!
we were 17 years old.
I would have had a panic attack.
I
was
even
so
know-
scared about everything at that age.
But see, but I think because you were 21, if that would have happened to me at 21, I would have been the same as you. But by 17, I was a senior. I didn't learn any of that stuff yet, or I didn't know.
learned
I was
all
reckless.
that by 17. I would have been worse at 17. The older I got, the more comfortable I got.
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to have sex at 17. That's why I was 21.
Did she say it was good? Like for like
She did. She said, I remember it lasted 5 minutes.
Not bad.
And she goes, I go, was that okay? And she's like, you did pretty good for somebody who's never had sex. And I was like, oh, great.
One time you guys did it, or multiple?
That was
times?
it. And then if I remember correctly, when I woke up in the morning, she had left for like Georgia.
So you actually haven't even seen this person.
Never
since
saw
then.
her again.
Listen, if that lady's listening to this episode of Hey Babe, please email heybabepodcast@gmail.com, and the homeless pimp will talk to you, and we'll get you on Zoom.
I remember she moved to Athens, Georgia, because she was telling me how
university is there.
Michael Stipe from REM lived there, and that's where her new job was.
Well, she was probably working at the University of Georgia then.
I guess. I don't know.
That's where.
Wow, that's a crazy
Oh, dude,
one.
could you imagine?
Yeah.
The difference
Athens is a good, great town. That's a fun comedy town.
You've been there?
Oh, yeah.
You think there's a difference between Athens, Georgia, and Athens, Greece?
Probably not.
It's just all. Yeah, dude, it's just the same pigs. Speaking of Greece, what did you say? Pope Francis Pimp pulled up an article.
Yeah, I wanted DeRosa. I've never heard DeRosa go on Aliens yet.
So what is Pope Francis saying
Well,
though?
now he's
Aliens meaning
outer space.
He would baptize aliens. So Pope Francis said he would baptize aliens. Who are we to close doors? So if aliens came to this planet, Francis said he'd baptize them into the Catholic community.
this is a joke, right?
No, it's dead serious.
No, but I mean, like, people, are we really considering that aliens are going to land here that want to be baptized?
All right, keeps, baby. This ad is for my friends who are suffering from a little MPB, male pattern baldness, which guess what? Is 2 out of 3 men. So 2 out of the 3 guys listening right now, you might have a little bald spot you don't know about, or maybe you do know about it because your wife or girlfriend has said, hey, Baldylocks, why don't you go to keeps.com and get your hair growing back? More than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness. That's a lot of people, dude, okay? So more than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness. Is it because of the vaccine? We don't know. There are only 2 FDA-approved medications that could prevent hair loss, and Keeps offers them both. It's a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. It's low cost. Treatment's only $10 a month. Discreet packaging and proven results, so nobody knows that you're getting this hair loss treatment. So it's in discreet packaging, and prevention is key. Okay, so let me tell you something. It could take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast. If your hair is starting to look like a dandelion blown in the wind, it's time to go to keeps.com. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com. That's KEEPS.com/heybabe, and you're going to receive your first month of treatment for free, okay? Not for $5, not for free, baby. That's KEEPS.com/heybabe. Get your first month free. Send us a picture of your bald spots, and then send us a picture of what Keeps did to help you. That's what I want. Or email it to heybabepodcast@gmail.com, or just tweet me at Christy Comedy or at Sal Vulcano. I want to see your bald spots, and I want to see how Keeps improved it, okay? Keeps.com, KEEPS.com/heybabe. Get your first month free. Canva Pro, you know me, I'm Chrissy Canva Pro. I'm not big with internet tools and websites, but Homeless Pimp is. Homeless Pimp edits all the videos with Canva Pro, right, Pimpy?
Yep, I love it.
So what do you love about it?
You can just go there and you get all these photos and video assets that you can use. You can even design your business cards there.
Wow.
It's like a one-stop shop for anything digital creative stuff.
Yeah, they have a content planner. You'll save time planning, creating, and posting social media content too. So everybody's doing that, especially with everybody working from home pretty much, or majority of people. Canva Pro helps with all this stuff. It really is like awesome. It's got endless premium fonts, photos, videos, and so much more that add personality and edge to whatever you're designing, because who doesn't love edging? So Canva Pro is the thing to do, especially if you want to design like a pro and you're into that stuff. Canva Pro. So the people who are into this, listen, I understand some people maybe don't, know even about computers, and they're like, I don't know anything about this. Fine. But most people, there is a healthy percentage of listeners that are like, hey, I need a new design platform. I need something to design. Canva Pro is the thing to do. It empowers you to create it empowers you to create and share stunning content in just a few clicks, dude. And it empowers you to get out there and protest your rights. Whether you're a design professional or just an idiot like me, Canva Pro is easy to use. We're going to give you guys a nice discount too. Go to canva.me/heybabe. Get your free 45-day extended trial. That's canva.me/heybabe. Canva.me/heybabe, 45-day free trial. They give you a free trial for every day. They give you a free trial. They give you 45 free days for president number 45. I made that part up, so I'm just kidding. It's Hey Babe, I love you. I'm kidding. Canva.me/heybabe. Are you not considering aliens are real?
I think they're real. I think the last thing on their mind is, will we get baptized when we go to Earth?
No, I know. I'm not saying that's on their itinerary, but if they got here and settled in.
I feel like it's not really a heavy question weighing on the minds of people that we need to take up the Pope's time to ask.
Well, that's how you know when the media is just running out of questions.
That's what I mean. Was this like one of the funny questions at the press conference?
I mean, no, this is legit. This is the Independent. They're legit.
Are they?
I don't know. Well, that's the thing, dude, with me, I don't know who's legit and who's not.
Neither do I
remember one time, I think I might have been talking to you, or I was talking to a more cerebral, smart friend, and I was telling him about something with maybe it was about COVID, or maybe it was about some type of political issue, and I was like, yeah, dude, I read it in the New York Post, and they were like, yeah, that means it's not real. I was like, what do you mean? They were like, the New York Post is garbage. I was like, what? I took it as Bible fact.
The Post and the Times now at this point. The Times, there was a time where the Times held out credibility a little bit longer than the Post did, in my opinion. But now the Post and the Times are equally as absurd, in my opinion. But the Post is much more wearing it on their sleeve, which I actually respect a little bit more. The Post will be a little more flamboyant about it.
Yeah, we know we're kind of dumb.
They don't even, it's not even that. They're just exploitative. The Post headlines are always hilarious.
It's like The Sun. It's
great. Yeah.
So who is a reputable newspaper then? Who should I read?
I don't think you can consider any corporate news outlet reputable at this point. I truly don't think you can. So
you think people should just get their news from Hey Babe and Taste Buds?
Probably.
From now on?
I mean, what are you going to... Denzel Washington had the greatest quote of all time about it.
What do you say?
He goes, if you don't read the news, you're uninformed. If you read the news, you're misinformed. It's the greatest quote of all time about the news. It just sums it all up.
If you don't read the news, you're uninformed. If you read the news, you're misinformed.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, when you hear a great quote like that, does a party want to get it tattooed on you? You love tattoos.
I know, but dude, let's talk about your tattoo,
dude. I'm getting them removed.
You're getting it removed?
I'm getting a bunch of them removed. Yeah. Or I want to get...
How many do you have?
I got 3.
What is this one, first of all?
Okay, this one says, in your mercy, keep us free from sin and protect us from all anxiety, because they say that in my Catholic church at St. Matthias, they would say that. And then when people read that, they're like, nobody says that. They don't say the word anxiety in Scripture. I'm like, yes, they do.
Dude, you are such Brooklyn trash. I can't even wrap my head around it, dude. I can't even wrap my head around it, dude.
Dude, and then this one is the buildings I grew up in.
You're such Brooklyn trash. You're such Brooklyn trash. I can't believe you're in an interracial relationship, because I would peg you for a filth racist.
Yeah. Dude, no.
Have you told DeRosa you were in the tattoo magazine recently?
Yeah, I was in Inked magazine.
For what?
for that?
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Yeah, for that and the one on my arm. Dude, you know what? You have to be New York trash when I put established 1984 New York City.
Oh my God, dude.
Just in case. Look at you. When you just put your. What does that say? Kitten?
No, those are letters. That's an anagram. Is that what it acronym? Sorry.
An acronym for what?
When I met George Carlin, he said, keep kicking them in the nuts. And I got the letters put on my arm.
And you think that's what he wanted for you, to put it in an acronym on
He was my idol, and that's the advice he gave young comics, and he said it to me, and I was excited that he said it to me, and I put it on my arm. He was my idol.
God, now it gets all serious.
It's better than established New York City, you pig.
Dude.
Like you're a forefather here. Oh,
I love that George Carlin told you that you got so inspired by George Carlin that you got the words "keep kicking him in the nuts" from your comedy or tattoo on your arm, and then he decided to open his sandwich shop. That's not what he meant.
That's what I'm gonna get. Joey Rose's established 2021 New York City. Oh my God, that literally is in the investor deck, pimp. The investor deck we have, in one of the logo variations, it says Joey Rose's sandwich established 2021. That's what trash you are, is that you get sandwich shop logos on your body.
On your body.
Pertaining to your life.
Yeah. It's brutal, dude. It's brutal. There's a couple
What's your
people,
third one?
It's a big cross on my back.
Oh my God, dude!
And I
move to Coney Island and open up a stand where you throw balls at milk bottles.
Dude,
oh my God!
And
dude.
how about this? I got the cross on my back, and then the guy, the tattoo artist, because he was my friend's brother, and he would do it like late night. It would be free. You would just tip him. He put a big cross on my back, and then he wrote the word faith at the bottom, and I didn't ask him to write the word faith. He just freeballed it. He freehanded. He was like, I thought it would mix. I thought it would mesh well. And then I looked
that's a lawsuit.
I was like, dude, I didn't want faith, but he did it for free, so I was like, fuck it.
Now, I've never been tattooed before. How much pressure is it? Like, as soon as the needle hits you, you regret it, or?
You start to get numb from the pain, to be honest. The one on my back, like, genuinely hurt because he was working on, like, somewhere in my mid-spine for, like, 20 minutes, and I started to, like, lose a little bit of feeling in my leg.
There's certain areas that hurt and certain areas that aren't too bad. This area right here hurt so bad from the jump. And I was just like, I got to get through this.
Well, also,
it definitely helps if you have a couple drinks beforehand. I don't care whatever they go. Don't drink. Shut up. Have a few drinks. Well, it loosens you up, because the more you think, the less you think. If you're loose, it doesn't hurt.
How many tats do you have?
If you're tense,
how many do you have? Do you have any on your back or torso, or just your arms?
On my back? Who am I? A chick from Queens? No,
I have one on my back.
I know you do. No, I just have the ones on my arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting another one here and another one here soon.
See, I was just going to ask you. I'm glad you said that, because I'm genuinely, like, dead seriously considering getting, like, a sleeve. But I'm going to be 37 next month. Is that too old? Am I too old to get, like, a sleeve?
No, dude, everybody has tattoos now. Don't get these removed. Just get them, like, adapted into something.
So somebody could make a sleeve around this?
Yes, of course. Why couldn't they?
But then what do they just cover it, like, with ink or some shit like that?
No, like, I'm saying if you get this covered, this is going to be tough. But I'm sure that they could at least look, that incorporated into a sleeve wouldn't look that bad. That by itself on your forearm, like it's your credo, looks absurd.
It looks absurd. I know. Right after I
got Pirate Scroll, by the way.
I know. When my mother, she was like, I actually don't mind that you have tattoos. She's like, but why would you get? She called this a manifesto. She goes, why would you get a manifesto on your forearm?
Yeah, your mom's really smart, dude.
I know. It was like, she was like, why would you do that, honey? Like, get something like that on your back.
Now, how long did you think about getting that before you got it?
All 3 of my tattoos, all 3 of them, I was going through a really bad breakup. I got all 3 of my tattoos within a 6-month time frame, and all 3 of them I thought up the morning I got them. So they're all like ones that I'm like, what am I doing?
I mean, I go impetuous sometimes with tattoos.
Yeah.
I go real impetuous sometimes.
Get it the day of or the next day, just make an appointment.
I decided I want the Frasier logo on my arm, and I'm just going to get it. And I know I might regret it one day, but I'm just like, I'm going to get it. I don't care.
Well, see,
you only live once.
See, because I said, what tattoos do I want to get on my body that I'll never regret no matter what? And I thought, things that I'll always be proud of are my neighborhood and my religion. And then as the years went on, I was like, I don't care about religion anymore. And then I moved out of that neighborhood. So I was like, oh, shit. So now the next tattoos I'm going to get, because now being older, it's just going to be stuff for my daughters. You know?
Oh my God,
What, dude?
You piece of shit!
I can get my daughter's names tattooed.
Oh my God, dude! What is the matter with you?
What do you want me to get? What are you gonna get, dude? You would get the Ninja Turtles tattooed on you somewhere.
Yeah, it's better than your daughter's names. What is the matter with you?
How
dude?
is it? How?
You're just
These are
so.
you'll get this tattooed. Look at your
Go
paintings,
live
dude.
in the Bay Ridge River or whatever that body of water is called over there. Go live in it. You are disgusting. True TV, I implore you, cancel Backyard Barn
Please
Wars.
do, actually.
This man does not deserve to be on public television,
Dude,
period.
Because of the people at True TV, I just bought a house on Staten Island. What do you think of that?
Oh, my God, dude. You picked one of the 3 islands that stink.
Staten Island, Long Island,
Yeah.
and then
What was the other one we talked about that we were talking about the other day?
Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
You said Rhode Island is the Staten Island of New England.
The 3. You think island, you usually think paradise, beautiful water, indigenous people, fine cuisine, except for 3 of them. Staten Island, Long Island,
Rhode Island.
and Rhode Island.
Those are the 3 places I frequent the most. No, dude, I can't believe you don't like that idea. Here's the idea. Tell me if you
It's not an idea. 8 million other people have done it. That means it's not an idea.
No, but here's what you haven't seen a lot. I have both from my daughters, both like from the first day of I have their very first heartbeats. I have both of them. So I was going to get that on my arm and not say anything. And then when people ask, what is that? It's just a squiggly line. It's like, no,
Dude,
this is Delilah's first heartbeat. This is Violet's first heartbeat.
I got some other great ideas for
What?
you. Get your first dog's paw print on on your arm. How about that? Get something in memoriam to your Nana. That's original. Maybe
Dude.
a barbed wire strap around up here, around your bicep.
What does your tattoo say? Zappaloo?
Zappa lives. Yeah, but it's original.
What does that even mean?
It means the spirit of Frank Zappa, his artistic motto, it lives on. That's what it means. Now, you can not like it, but it's original.
Wait a minute. So all your tattoos are inspired by art you like, and all yours are inspired by sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, why don't you just get a quarter pound of mortadella tattooed on your leg?
I swear to God, I swear to God, I thought about getting a Italian hoagie tattooed on my arm.
Do it.
I know a guy that's got one on his chest.
He's got an Italian hoagie on his
I
chest.
swear to God, he's got an Italian hoagie tattooed on his chest.
If he gets an Italian hoagie on his forearm, how's that going to make you feel, pimp?
Amazing.
I'll get a sandwich. I would get a sandwich I'll tell you what. If you pay for it, I'll get an Italian hoagie tattooed on my arm this week. If you pay for it.
Dude, I'm going half skis on breakfast. You think I'm going to pay for a tattoo?
If you pay for it.
You know what? Fine, I'll do it. Honestly, I swear to God, I'll pay for the Italian hoagie tattoo on your arm, and we'll put the footage of it on the Patreon.
Right here.
I swear to God, I'll pay for his hoagie
Right here,
tattoo.
but here's my only stipulation. It's got to be a black and white.
What is the price range?
It'll be like $200. It
All right,
won't be
let's
that
do
much
it.
money.
I'm down to do it, dude. I'm down to do it. Well, how much time we have? Okay.
This is not a false promise. I will do this.
Dude, I would once I commit and say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, dude.
Okay. That's it, dude.
Dude, wow, he's gonna pay. Oh, dude, this week he's gonna get the pimp, so you have to be available because it's gonna go on the Patreon.
Let's go this weekend.
Yeah, and then you know what? Maybe I'll sit down and get a sleeve. Or no, you can't.
You can't get a sleeve in one sitting. What is the matter with
No.
you? Do you not know anything? I mean, dude, I've known a lot of dumb people in my day, dude, but you're way up the ladder.
But have you ever met someone as dumb as me that has the level of education I have?
No,
I have a doctorate
mean,
degree.
and that is incredible because, yeah, Chris is a doctorate. It just goes to show you being a doctor, it's just memorizing things. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
Either that, I mean, did you cheat your way through med school?
No, I didn't, dude.
It seems
well, no, I didn't go to med school. I'm a physical therapist, so I got a clinical doctorate
all
degree.
right, there we go. Now it
but
makes
nobody
sense.
thought that being a physical therapist means you go to med school. It's like med school.
I mean-
I went through graduate school and got a clinical doctorate at the end of a 3.5 year
All right, so
graduate program.
you're a nurse, basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
a
right,
male
that's
nurse.
fine. That's fine.
I'd also like to know, have you ever been cheated on or wrote a woman a love letter?
Oh, my God. The overwhelming yes to both of them. I'll let him explain it, but there's no way he hasn't gone to. Dude, Joe DeRosa is the most hopeless romantic man I've ever met in my life. You're such a romantic.
I've never been cheated on.
Really?
Never.
I thought you did. I thought you went through something when you got cheated on.
I've had my heart broken in different ways, but I don't think I was ever traditionally.
Well, you
like,
may not have known, but maybe you
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
The one time a girl slept with somebody else and I was very hurt, we were in a technically open relationship, but she broke the rule and brought a dude back to her apartment, and the rule was we weren't allowed to bring people back to our apartment.
Well, how does that any different than a hotel?
I was in college. It was because we lived next door to each other, and that was the rule we had.
It's like you went from, dude, it's like you lose your virginity at 21 to your college professor, and then immediately you're in an open relationship. Dude, I think you having sex with the older woman messed you up a little bit.
It might have.
I think looking back, I think it was abuse.
How'd you get into the open relationship? You set that up, or she set that up?
I think it was her idea, but I agreed with it because I knew that I wasn't. I've always had commitment issues, and at that point in my life, I was probably only 20. I was still probably only 21 or 22. I was a tail end of college for me. I had, because of my Catholic upbringing, I had a lot of subconscious subliminal stuff with sex. Like when I had sex, I would feel terribly dirty afterwards. I was terrified I was going to get a disease like as punishment.
Same.
It was horrible.
Same.
So like her saying I want to be in an open thing and like I can't commit to you, like it made sense to me because we had sex and I had that bad feeling afterwards, and I was like, well, obviously I shouldn't. And there was nothing wrong with her. It was just shit I was working through, which I eventually got over.
Yeah.
But anyway, so no, I've never been cheated on in the traditional sense. I'm sure I've written a love poem or a love letter. I mean, I remember when I was a freshman in high school, I had no game whatsoever, and I bought teddy bears on Valentine's Day. The school shop sold teddy bears in like little bags, holding hearts, and I bought one for each of these two girls I had a crush on, one who had a boyfriend. And I thought like that was like a good move. And I remember hearing, oh man, this is brutal. I remember being in a theology class. In theology class, I sat like in a row over from one of the girls I bought it for. And I heard her like talking to her friend before class, like, yeah, I mean, it's weird. He gave me this bear. He sent it to me. And then I looked over because I heard them talking about me. And then she saw that I caught her talking about me. And she went, hi, Joe. Thank you for the bear. And like had to put like this face on. It was brutal, dude. It was brutal.
You just feel like a sack of shit, right?
Yeah. And then her boyfriend came up to me and he's like, you know she's going out with me, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, why'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know.
Oh my God! You put your name on it? I thought you meant like secret admirer.
No, I put my name on it.
Jesus.
Because I was like, in ninth grade, I thought like I went to such a small grade school. Like my graduating class in my grade school had like 15 kids in it. It was a small Catholic school, so it wasn't that uncommon in my grade school for like if somebody was like going out with somebody else for like somebody to just make a play, because you were just like there was no. These were your only options.
Here's the bad news.
So I had when I got into a school with like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids, I had no idea at first how to adapt to that.
Here's the bad news for me is as we're doing this episode is we've literally had the same upbringing and have pretty much the same life.
And the same body, don't forget.
And the same, I know, dude, and the same body, and I'm 6 years younger than you, and now I see my future, and it's not good,
dude.
I never realized that that literally Joe DeRosa is just 6 years ahead of me, but it's this same trajectory.
Yeah.
It's what it is, dude. When I'm 43, I'm just going to be sitting.
How old are you?
36.
36. Oh, yeah, dude. Welcome to the club. I had TV shows at 36. Now, I didn't have house money because none of my TV shows ever got picked up. But I was selling pilots and all kinds of stuff was happening.
I have a show on True TV. It's not. It doesn't mean it's the same thing as
when I was 36, dude. This is where you're headed, buddy.
Having a full television show on True TV is like having a pilot on CBS. It's the same thing. It's the same. And then, dude, it just no matter what I do, I'm always gonna wind up just on a couch that barely fits in my living room with quilts my nana made.
My mom made this. My mommy made this.
Oh, your mommy made that? That's nice.
Yeah, she knits these from scratch.
Well, can I get one?
If you want one, you got to pay her for a time, though.
I'll pay her for a time. Why don't we make it merch?
Pimp said, "Oh my God, like that's shitty of me. You want my mom to make it for him for free? Look at the size of this thing.
Dude, they need the money. They live in Phoenix,
I just love that you're
Pennsylvania.
pitching him her rates already.
No, I'm not.
Dude,
He said she goes, tell her to make me one. I said, she will. You got to pay her to do it.
Why don't we make this merch? Why don't we hire Joe's mom to do merch and make quilts? Would you guys like Hey Babe and Taste Buds and No Pressure
Listen,
quilts?
I know you do. I know they probably would. The up cost, we're gonna have to charge you a lot more because if you think my mom is cranking these things out like one a day, I mean, dude, this takes a while.
Dude, so what, man? We'll charge a premium, dude. We'll make them like $500 to put the No Pressure logo. They're nice colors, man. Nice color.
Yeah, well, listen, I gotta ask my mom if she's willing to be a part of this, but if you do want it, just let us know if you'd be interested, and we'll see if it's something we can work out.
Look at
but
my
this is
shorts,
not
dude.
like the hoagie promise.
Look, my boxers are coming out past my shorts.
You're disgusting, dude.
Dude.
Just why are you wearing biker shorts under your shorts?
I'm not. These are Tommy John underwear, which I thought were good, but I farted holes through all of them, and now they're coming out through my. I'm wearing like Jasmine this morning was like, "What is the deal with your short shorts lately? Like, what is why are you all of a sudden wearing short shorts?" I was like, "I don't know, dude. It's the ones that bare bottom clothing sent me. I love bare bottom clothing.
I like bare bottom. I got some bare bottom stuff
It's
in the
best.
closet. Yeah.
Promo code Hey Babe.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All right.
Listen, I'm going to go put on, because we're going to record a Taste Buds after this, but you're going to see it before you see this, which is the funky thing.
Are you gonna go out in between and have to smoke cigarettes?
No,
Do
no.
you need a cigarette break?
No, what I'm going to go do right now is I'm going to go put on the sauce that I made last night with the meatballs and pork in it and warm it up slowly so we can eat some of it on Taste Buds.
Nice.
Oh,
All right?
great.
Yeah.
But does this go against your diet?
No. I made it within the confines of my diet.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do in the beginning of the show is sing a song. We normally sing a song and call it like Hey Babe, like last week's was From the Back to the Middle and Around Again. I'm gonna be here to the end 100%. Hey Babe. So what can we quickly interject Hey Babe
That's cool.
into?
I've been doing that on my other podcast for 4 years, but
Are you serious? Every episode?
every episode, my Patrick Walsh, my co-host, would say "on with the show" and "on with the" and he would say "on with the Joe," and then he would sing a popular song but work my name into it.
Oh, damn it! So we're hacks.
I mean, I knew there was a reason that show took off so quickly. It just collects from other shows.
So what can we do quick? What do you got quick? What do you got quick that could be like? Because we're supposed to start the show with it, but let's end with it.
A song?
Yeah, like something you could just put "Hey Babe" quickly into the lyrics.
Okay, give me a second. Hold on. Let me think for a second.
Hey babe, hey babe.
I say, hey babe, hey babe. I say, hey, what's going on?
Hey babe.
Is that just the best one that's
I
ever
say- let's do it
taken
again.
place?
Let's do it again. I say,
Hey babe, hey babe. I say, hey, what's going on?
Hey babe.
Hey babe.
All right, that was great, dude. Now I got to I got to poo poo.
I got it too.
Oh, go. You go.
But I'm going to start the pot of sauce. Start doing your ads while I put the pot of sauce on.
How about I just shit in your pot of sauce? Make it taste better.
All right. Oh, is that the end?
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey babe, hey babe.